Hi there and welcome to Lingoverse. I'm Laura and today we're going to talk about 5 pairs of words that are quite confusing. When I was learning English, I used to struggle with these words because they are written in a similar way. They are pronounced in kind of a similar way too, but the meanings are completely different. So today we're going to go through those pairs of words and I'm going to teach you how not to confuse them anymore. If you're interested, keep watching and hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified and always updated with our newest lessons. So let's start. Our first pair of confusing words is desert, dessert. Watch out because the spelling is different, one S and two. The vowel sound is also different, E, I, and the stress, first syllable and second syllable. Desert, dessert. But what do these words mean? Desert is a noun and it refers to a large and dry area of land, often covered by sand. For example, the Sahara Desert is very famous, or some old green areas are mostly desert now. They have no plants, no trees, no water. Dessert is also a noun, but it refers to something sweet that you eat at the end of your meal. Remember, double S, something sweet. For example, tiramisu is my favorite dessert. Or it doesn't matter how full I am, I can always make some space for a dessert. So pay attention when you pronounce these words so you don't say something funny, okay? Desert, dessert. I'm so hungry. Let's try something. Hi, hello. Look, I'm in the desert. Can I order a dessert to take away? You don't deliver in the desert. Oh, okay. Well, thank you anyway. Thanks. Our second pair of confusing words is breathe, breath. The spelling is different again. I, no I. The vowel sound I, E, and the last sound the, th. Breathe, breath. But what do they mean? Breathe is a verb and it means to take air into your lungs and send it out again through your nose or mouth. For example, I love it when I go to the mountain and I breathe fresh air. Or when I choked on a piece of meat, I couldn't breathe. I'm okay now. Breath is a noun and it refers to the air that you take and you send out again. For example, his breath smelled of garlic. Yucky. Or it was such an amazing place that it took my breath away. Wow. So now you know how to pronounce these two words and their different meanings. Breathe, breath. I can't breathe. Don't panic. Take a deep breath. Relax. That's it, very good. Our third pair of confusing words is loose, lose. This one is almost identical, but be careful because the spelling is different. Double O, one O, and the last sound S, Z. Loose, lose. But what do they mean? Loose is an adjective and it means not tight. For example, on long flights, I prefer to wear loose clothes. Not tight ones, loose, big, comfortable. A second meaning is not securely fixed. For example, I need to go to the dentist because I have a loose tooth. My tooth is not securely fixed to my gums. It's moving. It's loose. Lose is a verb. It is the opposite of win. Like sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And it also means to not be able to find. Like it's easy for me to lose my pen. I never know where it is. It's common to see people misspelling these two words and using the wrong one, so watch out. Loose, lose. This jacket used to be loose, but not anymore. I think I need to lose weight. Our fourth pair of confusing words is beside, besides. These ones are quite similar, right? The only difference is the spelling. One has an S and the other one doesn't. Beside, besides. But what do they mean? Beside is a preposition and it means next to or at the side of somebody or something. For example, can you pass me the cable beside you? The cable next to you. Or if he needs me, I'll stay beside him. I'll stay at his side. Besides can be a preposition too, but then it means in addition to or apart from something or somebody. Like, we had a lot of things in common besides music. Apart from music, we had a lot of things in common. Or, I've got no possessions besides my car. In addition to my car, I don't really have anything else. So remember these two possibilities when feeling confused. Beside, besides. And besides your hard work, I would also like to thank you for being beside me facing difficult times. And our last group of confusing words is compliment, compliment. Yes, you heard correctly. Both of them have the same pronunciation, but the spelling is different. One takes the letter I and the other one takes the letter E. But how are they different? Compliment with I can be a noun, and it refers to the nice and polite words used to praise someone, to say something nice about someone. For example, this food is delicious, my compliments to the chef. And it can also be a verb. Then it is the action of saying something good about someone, like, I love to compliment my students when they do a good job. Compliment with E can also be a noun, and it refers to a thing that goes well with something else and makes it better. We very commonly use to talk about food or fashion. For example, that red wine is a perfect complement to red meat. It matches very well. As a verb, it means to add something that completes or makes something else better. For example, that red scarf really complements your white dress. They really match and they really combine very well together. So remember, compliment with I and compliment with E are pronounced the same, but they have different spelling and they have different meanings too. Hey Laura, you look really pretty. Those earrings really complement your dress. Thanks for the compliment. That's very sweet of you. I hope you found this lesson useful and you feel now more confident about how to pronounce these easily confused words. If you would like to have some extra practice, I've prepared for you a free PDF that you can find clicking the link in my description box, where you will have all these confusing words, the information about them, pronunciation, clarifications, and further activities to practice a little bit more. And besides the PDF link, you can also find another link to have a speaking class with me and people from all over the world. Remember, we have to practice and we will master this language. And of course, don't forget to follow us on our social media, where you can find more lessons, resources, games, and much, much more. If you enjoyed this lesson, like it and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to continue clearing up doubts about easily confused words, watch this video over here, really useful. And what about native speakers? Do you find it difficult to understand them when they speak? Watch this video over here. Thanks for being with me today, and remember, practice this, enjoy it, and share it.